Marianne, what 3 things should brands be doing when they're looking for that multi-channel strategy?
So I think firstly, it's really important to make sure the appropriate KPI measurement's in place, and that's aligned to the different channels and where the interaction is within the conversion funnel. And so obviously where we're looking at awareness campaigns, that's going to have very different metrics behind it to when we're looking at conversion campaigns. And it's understanding that appropriate mix and how it all leads back through to end customer value. So not necessarily the sales, but also actual loyal customers and what are the real metrics that drive business performance. Then secondly, I'd say having, again, a good test and learn strategy in place. So understanding what things you want to learn, by each individual channel and by each individual type of activity, having appropriate messaging, testing, and just basically trying to test as many things as you can, but also having a really strong hypothesis behind the test and again, understanding how that's going to be measured. Then thirdly, I would say making sure that you have the appropriate channel mix for what it is you're trying to achieve. So are you trying to drive awareness, in which case you would have a very different type of campaign to if you're trying to drive a e-com sale or a lead, for example. So it's just making sure that that mix is appropriate to the scenario that you're trying to drive.
And Fergus, finally, do you agree that brands, who are looking to build growth and customer loyalty and retention, they need that holistic marketing strategy?
Yeah, certainly. I think with some of our clients and the clients that come and talk to us, what we see is that loyalty kind of starts at the end of the customer life stage, and that's where the focus is in the strategy. But actually, really, to have an overarching loyalty strategy, you need to have loyalty language and relationship building language all at the point of acquisition, at the point of growth. If your acquisition strategy is much more tailored around getting that first purchase or those first 2 purchases, you'll actually find later on, it could be 2 years, 5 years time, you'll actually really struggle to kind of drive further customer loyalty and further lifetime value from your customer base. So having that overarching loyalty strategy encompass your acquisition strategy is really, really important.
That's great. Well, thank you both very much indeed. And if you want to find out more about realising ROI from your marketing spend, then do get in touch via our website. The URL is coming up next.